Hi everyone, this is Dwight Icen-Hour, and welcome to the Dwight Icen-Hour, a show designed for the fans, by the fans. Let's hop right into today's episode.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Dwight Icen-Hour, episode 13, otherwise known as my new job. Before we get started, I just want to say that the Dwight Icen-Hour is made possible because of viewers like you. We want to thank you guys so much. Week after week, you have been leaving us great comments, clicking like on our videos. You have been sharing our videos so your friends and family on your Facebook pages can see what we're doing here at the Dwight Icen-Hour. And a huge thank you to all of you who have so graciously donated to the Dwight Icen-Hour. We thank you guys so much. And if anybody else out there watching the Dwight Icen-Hour right now would like to contribute to the Dwight Icen-Hour show, you can do so by visiting this little link right here. Yeah. We have a fun episode of the Dwight Icen-Hour for you today. We have a fun story time coming up, some great fan photos, some awesome fan questions, and we have some awesome songs coming up, ladies and gentlemen, so let's get on it. Hey everyone, welcome to Story Time with Dwight. Today we're going to be talking about the best and worst. Best and worst of what? I have no clue. Vicky made a list of best and worst things, and I'm going to find out what they are right now and tell you my best and worst. Here we go. Best TV series. The Golden Girls. I love the Golden Girls. You know, I had watched the Golden Girls a long time ago, briefly. Just every once in a while I would see it and watch it. But when I met Vicky, we really started watching the Golden Girls. She had always loved the Golden Girls, and I got hooked on it. Because, you know, the characters, Dorothy, Sophia, Blanche, Rose, we all know somebody like each one of those characters. We all know a Blanche Devereaux. We all know a Dorothy Spornak. We all know Rose Nyland, and we all know a Sophia Petrillo. I mean, these are people that are in our own lives, and they're just hilarious. The Golden Girls, favorite show. Worst TV series, just the theme song. When I hear this theme song of this show come on, I just get a feeling like, ugh, MASH. I hate MASH. I'm not going to say anything else, I just do not like MASH. Most underrated band or musician. I love Jim Croce. I think he is so underrated. The beautiful songs he wrote, his guitar playing, his singing. I think he should have got more credit. He died, unfortunately, in a plane crash when he was very young, so he didn't get to, you know, see the fame he should have seen. So Jim Croce would be my pick. Most overrated band or musician. Well, this next one is probably going to get a lot of thumbs down at home, but I would have to say Eric Clapton. I'm not a big fan of Eric Clapton. He's a great guitar player, but I don't know. That's as far as it goes for me. I'm not a big fan of Eric Clapton. So Eric Clapton would be my most overrated musician. Best soda. My favorite soda is strawberry Fanta. And I love Fanta also because my wife is the reigning Miss Fanta USA. Worst soda. There's a soda in Ohio. They may have it in other parts of the United States too, but I know this from living and being from Ohio. This soda is called Bubba Cola. It's not good at all. It's supposed to be like a Coca-Cola, but it is a Bubba Cola. It's not good. I don't, maybe from those of you watching in Ohio, you love Bubba Cola. I don't miss Bubba Cola at all. Best fast food. My favorite fast food is Del Taco. I didn't even know about Del Taco until I went out to California and I had it for the first time. There's no taco place, fast food taco place like it in the world. Del Taco. You can get anything. You can get tacos, burritos, quesadillas. You can get anything there. Churros, and it's all delicious. Del Taco, my favorite fast food. Worst fast food. This is a There's a lot of really bad fast food. I would have to say the worst fast food, and actually it's good food, but the service at every single one of them that I have ever visited makes the delicious food I stick in my mouth instantly taste like crap because of the experience that I get from every single time I go to this fast food place. And it doesn't matter if it's here in Florida, if it's in Georgia, if it's in New York, if it's in Hawaii, it doesn't matter. Anytime I go to Popeye's Chicken, it's the worst customer service experience of my life, which makes the food taste like crap. Popeye's. Best sound in the world. Most annoying sound in the world. Best actor, I would have to say Tom Hanks. He's like our modern day, our time Jimmy Stewart. You can put him in any kind of role and he just becomes the right person for that movie and for that role. Of course, Forrest Gump, my all-time favorite movie, so I definitely would have to say Tom Hanks. Worst actor, Nicolas Cage. That guy, man. Once you've seen one movie of his, like every single movie that's after that is exactly the same type of character, and he's always making like a dumb face, just like making that sound all the time too, just you know, just Nicolas Cage makes me Nicolas Cage, I don't like him. Best smell. Oh man, you know, I love to smell cakes baking in an oven, like just that sweet air blowing around your house, like just that sweet smell of baking cake. I love that smell. Worst smell, deviled eggs. I cannot be in a kitchen in a house that has the smell of deviled eggs. Thinking about deviled eggs, my gag reflex starts to kick in. And it's the worst smell in the world to me is deviled eggs. Best movie, I'm gonna say two of them. Forrest Gump and The Wizard of Oz. I love Forrest Gump, obviously. I've talked about it in past episodes. It's just got the greatest characters, it's got the greatest storyline, and I love those movies that take you back in time to different decades. It's just got everything, and it's got Tom Hanks. The Wizard of Oz, you don't really need to say much. I mean, it's a classic. I've been watching it since I was like 3 years old. And if you don't like The Wizard of Oz, I don't like you. And the last one, worst movie. Mom, this is gonna break your heart. But I have to say my worst movie, the movie I don't like, is Dirty Dancing. And I know all of your hearts just broke at this point of the story time. Okay, I'll tell you why I don't like Dirty Dancing. The soundtrack is great. I love the music in Dirty Dancing. But what I don't understand about the movie Dirty Dancing is this movie is supposed to be set like back in the early 60s. And everybody has mullets. They have mullet haircuts. They have permed hair. And they're all dressed like it's 1980s. Like in the early to mid 1980s. I don't understand that. And then like all of a sudden Patrick Swayze is singing She's Like the Wind, and it's like clearly an 80s song. And that type of music wouldn't have been played back in the 60s, you know, like she's like the wind through my trees. I feel her breath in my face. Her body's close to me. That's not, you know, it's not in the 60s. That doesn't sound like a 60s song. So I just think that they got that totally wrong. Like the visual doesn't match the decade that it's supposed to be in, and it's just a cheesy movie. Dirty Dancing, my least favorite movie. That'll do it for story time with Dwight.
Hi, Dwight. It's Pat Krinsky from Lake Susie, Florida, just a little ways down from the Sonnies. I miss seeing you perform there. I'm sure you miss it as well. It's a little windy out, so excuse the hairstyle. I'm taking this outside, but the salons are closed, so just have to deal with it. I guess the question I'll ask you is, what is your favorite meal, including the drink and dessert? And hope to see you soon. Stay healthy, stay safe. Say hi to Vicki too, and love you.
Hi Pat, so nice to hear from you and thank you for your video. My favorite meal is something that my wife cooks. It's called a shrimp boil and bake. I don't know what steps she does or what she does, but the end result is this shrimp, sausage, corn, potato bowl of heaven. It's just like just delicious. I love this thing. Shrimp boil and bake is my favorite meal. My favorite dessert is New York style cheesecake with strawberries. And my favorite drink, I'm a plain Jane with drinks. I just like with a meal just drinking my water because I drink a lot of water. Pat, I hope that answers your question. Great to hear from you, and I hope we can all get back to normal soon and see you at the Sonnies.
Hey Dwight, it's your cousin Carly from Ohio. I have some questions for you for your Icen-Hour special. So number one, what is this? I'm just kidding. It's a pineapple. But number one, so here we go. What is your nightly skincare routine? Because your skin is like a Beyonce level flawless. I'm talking like flawless. What are you using on that skin? Is it quarantine? Are you drinking something, like eating something? Are you rubbing something on it? Like, what is the deal? Because it's flawless. Okay, number two, what is one family trait that we all have? I know most of us are musically inclined. Most of us are hysterically funny. But what is one trait we all have? I miss you guys so much. Hope you're hanging in there in the quarantine in Florida. Love you and Vicki. Bye.
Hey, Cousin Carly, we miss you too. Thanks for your video, and thank you for saying that about my skin. I'll tell you about that later. But before we go into that, I want to tell everybody at home watching this right now that my very first trip to Graceland was with Carly and my aunt and uncle, Mary and Dave, her parents, my aunt and uncle. And we went to Graceland when I was 10 years old. That was my very first time going to Graceland. I was so excited. And for about 6 months leading up to this trip, I grew the most beautiful Elvis pompadour. I had a pompadour that was out to here. My pompadour would enter the room before I actually entered the room. It was out to here. I dyed it jet black. I was on my first trip to Graceland. The week leading up to my trip to Graceland, a big outbreak of head lice hit our elementary school. And I got the head lice. So I had to go home, and my mom shaved my hair to the scalp. I mean, I had this much hair. It was like peach fuzz all over my head. I was so distraught because I lost my black pompadour hairstyle. And I was so excited to have it to go to Graceland. Anyhow, I thought you'd like to know that story. Thank you guys for taking me to Graceland for the first time. I'll never forget it. And now to answer your question, which thank you by the way, the first thing I do when I take a shower, I wash my face with the CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser. And this is just the best. It's great to clean your face with this. It moisturizes and it cleans your face at the same time. And then the second thing I do when I get out of the shower is I dry my face off. I go over to the mirror and I apply this ELF Super Hydrate. It's a moisturizer with hydrating squalene. And this stuff, you can tell the second you put it on your face, it just starts sinking into your skin and moisturizing. It's a great, great product. After that, I apply my CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. And you just put a good amount on your neck, your ears, everything. You put it all over your face. CeraVe is like the best. It's the best one that I've found. So CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion is the next step. After all of that, I apply my CeraVe Sunscreen SPF 50. Gotta wear your sunscreen always. So you gotta put that on afterwards. So that's my day routine with that. At night, I'll wash my face again, usually with what I told you earlier, with the CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser. And then, right before I go to bed, I will put on the CeraVe Skin Renewing Night Cream. And you just sleep with that on your face. It keeps you moisturized all through the night, and you wake up with soft and supple skin. And I'm going to tell you the most important item in my skin upkeep is this right here. This is the most important thing. Water. You gotta drink a lot of water. This is all I drink, actually, water. That's my skincare routine. I hope it helps you out, and I hope you enjoyed that. And you asked me one other question: what family trait do we all have? I would have to say that we all are crazy. We are all, if your last name is Eisenhower, you are a nut and you are crazy. We all are crazy. So that would be the trait. And spontaneous. We're spontaneous too. So that would be the trait. I love you, and we miss you. We miss all of you. We hope to see you soon, Carly. Take care.
Hi guys, my name is Matt King. I come from the UK, and first met Dwight in 2016 in Memphis when he won the Ultimate Finals. My question is, with relation to contest, Dwight, is do you suffer with the same nerves and anxiety when choosing your songs for a contest? I know you don't have to worry about that anymore because you won the Ultimate, but I suffer with tremendous stress and anxiety when deciding on the final songs to submit to the contest. Did you have the same problems, and how did you cope with it? Over to you.
Hey Matt, it's so good to hear from you, man. I hope you guys are doing well over there. For those of you who don't know, Matt King is one of the great ETAs from the UK. He not only does a tribute to Elvis Presley, he's a phenomenal tribute to George Michael. So please look up Matt King, okay? Matt, thank you for your video. Thank you for your question. When I was picking songs, not only for the Ultimate, but for any contest, I would get so stressed out because that is a very important decision, is what songs you pick. But I tell you, I would always listen to like outside influences. People would say, the big thing they would say to me was, Dwight, if you'll just go up there and sing Hurt, you've got this thing in the bag, you're gonna win it, man. And I would hear that, so I did it one year for the Ultimate. And the picture you're about to see was me standing on stage about 10 seconds before they kicked me out of the Ultimate, the first round of the Ultimate, because I sang Hurt. I listened to everybody, and I went up there and I did just a singing song, and I got kicked out the very first round of the contest. So my advice to anybody who's suffering from being nervous about picking songs is, first of all, pick the songs that you love to perform, that you love personally, because you're going to automatically perform those songs better because you love them. I would also say, don't pigeonhole yourself. I used to pigeonhole myself and only do singing songs. So basically, I would pick songs like Hurt, My Way, so, you know, and I would go to the edge of the stage and I would stand there and I would sing, and I would never make it very far in the contest. Until I started realizing that Elvis was not only a singer, he was the world's greatest entertainer. He was the entertainer of the century, and that doesn't mean just singing. He was an entertainer. So I started picking songs like Suspicious Minds, A Big Hunk of Love, you know, songs that even when I would pick the ballads, I would pick ballads that I could do choreography to, like Bridge Over Troubled Water. You know, so picking these type of songs that encompass Elvis on stage as an entertainer versus just a vocalist would be my advice. You have to pick those entertaining songs and follow your heart with what you love to perform. So I hope that answers your question. I hope you guys are doing well. We miss you guys, and we hope to see you soon. Hey everyone, welcome to Fan Photos with Dwight, one of my personal favorite segments of the Dwight Icen-Hour. In this picture, I'm pictured with Diana Howick. We are in Holland on the European tour in 2019. Holland is one of my very, very favorite countries to perform in. We always have a great time. Thank you guys so much, and we hope to see you soon. Here I am pictured with my buddy Otis Driscoll. Otis is the nephew of my fan club president, Jennifer Hughes. I have known Otis since he was a little baby. And Otis, it's great to see you growing up into a nice young man. This is us at the Parade of the Hills in Nelsonville, Ohio back in 2019. Otis, I hope you have a great summer, man. Take care. This next photo was sent in by Shelly Vaccaro. Here I am pictured with her mother at the guest house at Graceland in Memphis, Tennessee, back in 2019. And she said that this was her mother's very first Elvis tribute artist event, and that we made a fan of her, and I am her favorite. So thank you guys so much, and thank you, Mom. We hope to see you soon. This next photo was submitted by Patty Carpenter. I have known Patty since I was literally a small child because she's part of our family, and I remember going to her house and playing video games when I was just maybe 7 or 8 years old. So Patty, it was great seeing you back in 2019 at Stewart's Opera House. Thank you so much for your photo, and we hope to see you again soon. Here I am pictured with our good friend and Icen-Hour supporter, Jolene Folkerts. This is May 2nd, 2019 in Holland. And Jolene writes in and she says that she really misses us all and she cannot wait till things get back to normal so she can see me and the band again on stage in Holland. Jolene, we cannot wait either, and we miss you and your family, and we hope to see you soon. Thank you. Take care. This is Dwight by request.
I just got your letter, baby. Too glad you can come home. I swear I'm going crazy, sitting here all alone. Since you gone, I got a mess of blue. Yeah, I ain't slept a wink since Sunday. I can't eat a thing all day. When every day is just Blue Monday. Since you've been away, since you gone, I got a mess of the blue. Oh, sad goes a teardrop rolling down my face. If you cry when you're in love, surely no disgrace. I gotta get myself together before I lose my mind. I'm gonna catch the next train going and leave my blues behind. Since you gone, I got mess on the blue. Yeah. Oh, sad goes a teardrop rolling down my face. If you cry when you're in love, surely no disgrace. I gotta get myself together before I lose my mind. I'm gonna catch the next train going and leave my blues behind. Since you gone, I got mess on the blue. Since you gone, I got mess on the blues. One more time. Since you gone, I got mess on the blue.
Here's a song recorded by Elvis Presley, but written originally by Mr. Neil Diamond. I love this song, a little song called The Grass Won't Pay No Mind.
Listen easy, you can hear God calling, walking barefoot by a stream. Come unto me, My face is in a dream, and the time will be our time, and the grass won't pay no mind. Saying nothing, lying where the sun is, baking down upon our sides. My lips touch you with their soft wet kisses, your hands gentle in reply, and the time will be our time, and the grass won't pay no mind. Child, touch my soul with your cries, and the music will know what we found. I hear 100 goodbyes, but today I hear only one sound. The moment we're living is now. Now, 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 now. Young birds flying, and the soft wind blowing cools the sweat inside my palms. Close my eyes, hear the flowers growing as you lay sleeping in my arms, and the time will be our time, and the grass won't pay no mind. No, the grass won't pay no mind.
Here's a fun song from the movie Kid Galahad. Went like this.
A poor man who wants the oyster, a rich man who wants the pearl, but the man who can sing, well, he ain't got a thing, he's a king of the whole wide world. Gonna sing, gonna sing, cause the man who can sing, but he ain't got a thing, he's a king of the whole wide world. A rich man wants a princess, the poor man just wants a girl. Oh, but the man who can sing, well, he hasn't got a thing, he's a king of the whole wide world. Come on and sing, brother, sing. Cause the man who can sing, well, he hasn't got a thing, he's a king of the whole wide world. Oh, play it, boy. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Dowding on the saxophone. Yeah. All right. The poor man wants to be a rich man wants to be a king. I want the man who can sing, but he hasn't got a thing, he's a king of the whole wide world. Come on and sing, brother, sing. Cause the man who can sing, but he hasn't got a thing, he's a king of the whole wide world. Come on and sing, brother, sing. Cause the man who can sing, but he hasn't got a thing, he's a king of the whole wide world. Of the whole wide world. Of the whole wide world.
Here's one of my favorites from 1969, one of my favorite eras of Elvis. You'll Think of Me.
sorry now, girl, but I must leave you. There's something deep inside my soul keeps calling me. The winter wind, girl, will not deceive you. And in your cold and lonely bed, you'll think of me. Oh yes, you'll think of me. You'll see me coming, you'll see me going. Don't ask me why, I'm just a kind used to be free. Just like that outlaw wind, keeps on blowing. Yet in your cold and lonely bed, you'll think of me. Oh yes, you'll think of me. Now I know you love me just like I wanted. I know you'd follow me across an endless sea. But baby, I got a heart that's haunted. Yeah, you're cold and empty bed. You'll think of me. Oh yes, you'll think of me. Oh, but you should know, girl, that I'll be crying out on a lonely road where not a soul can see. I'll shed my tears for a love that's dying. Yet in your cold and empty bed, you'll think of me. Oh yes, you'll think of me. The summer sun, girl, will bring a stranger, and he'll be better to you than I used to be. And when he takes you into his arms, girl, well, in your warm and loving bed, you won't think of me. Oh no, you won't think of me. Then in your warm and lonely bed, you won't think of me. Oh no, you won't think of me.
Won't you wear my ring around your neck, baby?
Won't you wear my ring around your neck to tell the world I use my head and let them know I love you so, and let them know my ring from your neck. Won't you wear my ring around your neck to tell the world I use my head and let them see see by the rain of tonight. Well, they say that goes steady, not the proper thing. They said we're too young to know the meaning of a ring. I only know that I love you and that you love me too. And darling, this is what I make of you. Won't you wear my ring around your neck to tell the world I'll use my head and let them know I love you so, and let Won't you wear my ring around your neck to tell the world how you was my head? And I didn't know I love you so. I let them know by the ring from your neck. I let them know by the ring from your neck. I let them know where my ring around your neck. All right. Oh yeah.
This next song was written by the late, great Charlie Daniels. A little song called It Hurts Me.
It hurts me to see him treat you the way that he does. It hurts me to see you sit and cry. And when I know I could be so true if I had someone like you, it hurts me to see those tears in your eyes. The whole town is talking, they're calling you a fool for listening to his same old lies. When I know I could be so true if I had someone like you, it hurts me to see the way he makes you cry. You love him so much, you're too blind to see he's only playing a game. He never loved you, and he never will. And darling, don't you know he'll never change? I know that he never will set you free, because he's just that kind of guy. But if you ever tell him you're through, I'll be waiting for you, waiting to hold you so tight, waiting to kiss you goodnight. Yes, darling, if I had someone like you.
Here's a little song from the movie Speedway. Went like this.
Yeah. All right. Now, baby, I'm gonna teach you what love's all about tonight. Trust me, honey, everything's gonna be alright. Just do like I do, there ain't nothing to it. Listen to me, baby, anybody can do it. All you gotta do is just let yourself go. Well, don't be afraid, just relax and take it real slow. Cool it, baby, you ain't got no place to go. Oh, yeah. Put your arms around me real tight. Show yourself, baby, don't mind. All you gotta do is just let yourself go. All you need is just a little rehearsal. The first thing that you know, you'll be ready for the Grand Mac Daddy. So come on, baby, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right. Yeah. Play Sean Bryant. Get on that thing, baby. Oh! Just take a real deep breath and put your warm red lips on mine. everything's gonna be just fine. Oh yeah. Kiss me nice and easy, take your time. 'Cause baby, I'm the only one I hear in line. All you gotta do is just let yourself go. Yeah, let yourself go right now. Oh, let yourself go. I said to let yourself go right now. Yeah, let yourself go. Let yourself go right now. I said all you gotta do is just let yourself go right now. Yo! All right.
The song right here is by special request.
And you know exactly who it's for. Thank you very much. The last time you kissed me, and I don't mean a touch, nothing. It's been a long time since you felt like my woman, even longer since I felt like your man. So tell me if you think it's over. I'll leave it up to you how it ends. And if you don't want the love I can give you, well, there's a honky-tonk angel who take me back in. You never look at me and say I love you. How much more do you think I can stand? 'Cause there's an old friend out there, and she's waiting. Lord, she's happy just holding my hand. So tell me if you think it's over. I'll leave it up to you how it is. If you don't want the love I can give you, well, there's a honky-tonk angel who take me back in. Well, there's a honky-tonk angel who take me back in. Oh yeah.
Here's a fun little song from the 1960s. Went like this.
All right. Well, it's a wonderful life. This life I'm living. Oh, what a wonderful life. Ain't no life of beans, oh yeah. Well, I got no job to hurry me, no baby wants to hurry me. It's a wonderful life. Life's good to me. It's a wonderful road. Oh, it's a road I'm traveling. Oh, what a wonderful road. Heading beyond the hill. Oh, yeah. Oh, and it may go straight or it may detour. But one thing that I know for sure, it's a wonderful life. is good to me. I don't know where I'm going, okay, where I'm going like the four winds of like a one. Laugh in the day away, love in the night away, until the moon is gone. It's a wonderful life. It's the life I'm living. It's a wonderful life. Living a life for me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I got neighbors, I got friends who just fun the way of the rainbow is. It's a wonderful life. It's good to me. Alright, I don't know where I'm going, okay, where I'm going like the four winds of blow like a wand. Laugh in the day away, love in the night away, until the moon is gone. It's a wonderful life. Oh, it's the life I'm living. Oh, it's a wonderful life. Living a life I love. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I got neighbors, I have friends, just a rainbow is. It's a wonderful life. Oh, it's good to me. Well, it's a wonderful life. Yeah, good to me. Oh, it's a crazy life. Well, it's good to me. I can't conceive a tender feeling now that you are close to me. I look at you with tender feeling and can't help kiss you tenderly. I offer you a true devotion all life through. My love I love, for this is real, this sweet emotion, this tender feeling I have now. Somehow I knew from the moment our lips first met, you would be the girl I could never forget. No other love could be appealing. I loved you right from the start, and with each kiss I'll keep revealing this tender feeling in my heart.
I want to do this next song for our friends Pat McCracken and Rebecca Moore. They just lost a very special loved one, and I want to dedicate this song to them.
I remember you long after this. In the summer is gone, I'll be lonely, oh so lonely, living only to remember you. I I remember too your voice is soft as a warm summer breeze, your sweet laughter mornings after, ever after. I remember you. To your arms someday I return to stay. Till then I will remember too every bright star we made wishes upon. Love me always, promise always. You'll remember too. I remember you.
Thank you guys so much. I'd like to do one more little song for you. One of my personal all-time favorite songs Elvis Presley ever recorded. This comes from 1970. A little song called We Can Make the Morning. Went like this. Crank it up.
I just thought I heard a small voice crying. I looked again, saw it was me. I feel like a little boy tonight, that he fears the night as he can't see. Then a larger thoughts, then stop your crying. Don't be scared to search, as you may find. Fail out a candle for your foolishness, and time rolls back the shadows of your mind. It's a lonely night. You can't make the morning if you try. It's a lonely night. Well, we can make the morning if we try, girl. We can make the morning, you and I, oh, together. Loneliness is darkness' first companion. Spend a night alone, fate may bend. Share it all and see how tears start fading. Chase away the shadows with a flame. Then Lord your thoughts and then stop your crying. Now the day can push away the night. Dreams can make the sun feel much brighter. Hope creates a foothold for life. It's a lonely night. We can make the morning if we try. It's a lonely night.
Thank you so much, everyone. That's going to do it for episode 13 of the Dwight Icen-Hour. Here at the Dwight Icen-Hour, we are all about supporting each other, and our great friend Lorena has created a podcast called Conversations on Death. It's a super informative podcast, and if you're anything like us and you like to listen to a great podcast, you're going to love this one. Also, if you're into true crime stories, please check out our good friend Timu's Instagram account. Forensic True Crime History. This is a great one that you are going to love. We are obsessed. Before we go, I want you to please make sure that you have liked and that you are following the Dwight Icen-Hour ETA page on Facebook. I also want to thank each and every one of you who has so graciously donated to us. We love you so much. Thank you, guys. And as I say every single week, please do not forget to click like, to please leave us a comment, and to please share. That's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen, for episode 13 of the Dwight Icen-Hour. Yo! Yeah, baby. Oh, God dang it.
The Dwight Icen-Hour is made possible by viewers like you. Contributions to our show can be made at paypal.me/EisenhowerDV.